My sister, when she was going to UCLA and she started getting into the TV business, she worked on a show. I can't remember the name of the show, but it was like a true crime show, and she had to interview pedophiles.
Oh my gosh!
And she was so disturbed that the production company paid for her to go to get therapy.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Have to take him up on that.
Because
you would never be normal again.
She would tell me some stuff, and I was like, "Don't tell me. I don't want to hear any of this. Please, God, stop." It was all. I was like. She would tell me her intern story, and I was like, I had to go pick up 15 Christmas trees.
Right.
Look what Shannon, what'd you have to do as an intern? Are you serious? It's not working?
Just come on in.
I will say hi to Kristen.
We should have a checklist.
Kristen, tell us your horrible intern story.
My horrible intern story is your horrible intern story. You guys are the worst to your interns that I have ever seen.
Well, Johnjay specifically.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Do you have any specific examples of what we've done to our interns?
Yeah, I do. Do you guys remember busting out a studio window while having one of your interns pitched at?
Well, you remember that? That was a long time ago. I was hoping
he was a stunt guy.
There?
That was in 2000.
But that was intern Randy. Remember intern Randy?
I remember.
Poor intern Randy. Remember
broke his rib and his lung.
But remember when
he collapsed the lung and he had to go to the hospital.
Remember when you left the house and you saw a bunch of javelina had knocked over your trash cans and you made him go to your house and clean up all the trash that they messed up?
Oh my gosh.
You also made him a human pinata.
Yeah. The grossest thing I've ever seen him do, this intern. Remember the Spider-Man, the very famous Spider-Man kiss, upside down kiss with the mask? We had him hanging from a crane as Spider-Man, and he was blindfolded, and people had to make out with him, and it was guys and girls.
Oh my gosh.
It's so funny.
And I remember this woman made out with him, and she had a mustache. It was so...
I believe that poor man also rode around town in a thong on a bicycle, if I recall correctly.
No, that was somebody else.
That was somebody else?
One of the things that did happen is, about how they say don't, when it floods, all the washes fill up with water.
That was a good one.
Well, we thought it would be kind of cool to put him on a canoe and send him whitewater rafting down one of the washes. And
apparently he got into the rapids and had to rescue people, had to come get him.
He was 10 miles down this river. We had no idea where
we got in trouble. We got written up in the paper because we were doing something stupid, and the actual rescue companies had to go save him.
The firefighters
The only people that need to be calling in right now are your previous.
Okay, I could still beat what he had to do. I could still beat it. It was so awful. This is not a funny story. It's awful. So I was, I think, 17 when I first started working at real radio stations interning, right? So I would do anything. Overnight shifts, and these people partied. It was the early 90s, so I mean there was like cocaine on people's desks and everything. It was nuts, which is why I never tried it. So my buddy, his name was Jimmy, went out on a boat ride with the program director of the radio station, and they got totally coked up. The nighttime jock fell out of the boat. The program director turned around to go get him and cut off his legs with the propeller of the boat. So he rushed him to the emergency room, and I was the only person he could call to go get his boat sitting in the middle of the lake. So I had to go find his truck, find his boat with blood all over the back of it, and bring it to the cops.
Oh my god!
The worst thing ever as an intern.
So frightening.
It was frightening.
Erica
Jimmy did not make it, by the way.
Erica,
it was awful.
Worst thing you had to do as an intern.
The worst thing I ever had to do as an intern was at a retail store count the live fish for inventory.
How do you do that? Because they're moving around. How do you keep track?
Yeah, it was an impossible task.
And they look exactly the same.
How long did it take you to do that?
I gave up partway through.
I think you just guessed. You just get 4,000 fish.
75.
That's hilarious, Erica. What internship is that? For who?
It was for Walmart.
Oh,
My store manager didn't want to have an intern in his store and just wasn't so nice to me.
Aw.
Just out of curiosity, what was your final count?
I don't remember.
Oh. Because, if there's like 5 shy, you got to order more fish.
Right.
I didn't have anything too bad to do as an intern. Shannon, what was yours?
For my Johnjay and Rich internship, I was forced to smoke salvia.
No one forced you. You never forced
Okay,
me.
not forced, but you guys were all excited about it. You guys made us sit in the back room and smoke salvia for hours.
Kyle did that too.
That's the healthiest thing you
I
can put in your
couldn't do
body.
the GBG afterwards because I was laughing so hard right after Miley.
Did you guys like the salvia? Did you enjoy the salvia?
I mean, it gave
you're
me
welcome.
the giggles too.
Yeah, I guess you're welcome.
Yeah, and I think that was the most that I got from it. But going into it, I was terrified.
You got to do salvia. You didn't have to. Neither one of you guys had to shovel sand in the back of a truck.
That's true.
You're right.
I got to look at pictures of dead people.
Oh yeah,
some stuff. So I'm good.
Or clean up a dead guy boat. I had to clean up a dead guy boat.
What's this? Producer Bill says we forced interns to sing karaoke with sex toys pressed against their throats. I don't remember that, but hell yeah, that's a great idea.
Well, these are good bits. We got to bring them all back.
Did we do that, or that's something you did, Bill?
We did that.
Here? I don't remember that, but we got to bring that back.
There's video. Interns anymore.
We have video.
We do?
Yes, I will
Can
put it up on the
back
website.
Up?
God,
oh my God.
What a disturbing job that I don't remember that.
That's so normal.
So many other disturbing things have happened, and that just sums them up.
Interns sing karaoke with sex toys against their throats. That's hilarious.
Oh my
Whoever
God.
came up with that is a genius.
Was it you? It was probably
It could have
you.
been. I can't recall. I don't remember that at all.